The Crit Show contains elements of horror, fantasy violence, and adult language. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. We find ourselves at the North Pole among the shattered and burnt remains of the former IPT base Santa's Village. Snow is falling lightly and we hear the sounds of battle. Koshé the Deathless faces off against Jake and TJ. TJ rushes at Koshé, but Koshé grabs TJ by the wrist and spins, flinging him back at Jake. Moments before they collide, everything freezes and a portal opens near Koshé. We recognize the two men who step out of the portal. Grandpa Tincture and Grandpa Nash. Jeffrey looks around, seeing the effects of the time-stopping magic, and nods to James. James hurries over to where Jake and TJ are about to collide, reaches into his pocket, and pulls out a long silver nail. The nail given by the death of another world to Landara as a token of thanks. Working quickly, he positions the nail between Jake and TJ, the nail's head against the front of Jake's armor, and the point of the nail against TJ's back. With the nail in place, a large smile spreads across James's face, and he turns and moves back to Jeffrey, and the two men step back through the portal. As it closes, time snaps back into action, and TJ slams into Jake, that force driving the silver nail into TJ's back. The rest of the battle plays out as we have seen before. Jake holding Koshé in place, as TJ drives the black iron nail, given to Jake as a token of thanks from yet another world's god of death, into the chest of Koshé. TJ and Koshé dissolve into dust, and as they do, Jake vanishes in a flash of white light. The snowfall becomes heavier and the wind louder, and under it we hear the soft sound of departing footsteps in the snow. The wind settles, and the snow continues to fall, and then we see the glowing silver shape of the nail hanging in the air. The silver nail dissolves, and as it does, the magic from it floods the space where TJ's body was moments before, and in an instant reforms it. TJ's eyes snap open, and as he takes in a breath, the portal from before reopens behind him. A hand reaches out, grabs him by the shoulder, and pulls him into it.
Oh God, my head is killing me.
No way.
I have my shotgun out, leveled immediately.
Grandpa Tincture steps between you and TJ. No, as I said, I can explain.
Is that him? Is that you? Is that him?
Tass, what are you wearing?
I'm still holding the shotgun, but I very slowly reach one hand out with a finger pointing down.
And I reach out with my hand with a finger pointing up as we interlock our fingers into our secret handshake.
I drop the shotgun and hug him.
How is this possible?
It's actually, in part, thanks to you and Aiden and Landara.
I want to go scoop the currently embracing Tass and TJ up in my arms and just lift both of them up in a crushing hug.
I think Ori joins you in this. He just gets in on this hug and is so happy to see TJ.
It's good to see you guys. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we were just in the Arctic and now...
No, we weren't. Shut up, you idiot.
Okay.
And as you look around, TJ, you see Tass and you see Jake, obviously, because you're in a cuddle with them.
That's all you see about this point.
Yes. But you also see your grandpa, and you see Nash, but he's wearing like a cable knit sweater and corduroy pants.
Guys, shh, hey, don't make it obvious. But if you look over at Grandpa, there's Nash behind him. We can all take him right now.
I think I just, turn to Grandpa Tincture. Is this a alternate timeline? Him? Who is this? I love him, but...
Or like a clone?
No. It's death magic. We've discovered throughout the course of events on this world, the gods don't necessarily know what the other gods are doing, and we know that there are multiple deaths. Death gave you the nail that allowed you to kill Koshé. Death also gave, a different death, the death from the place where you were all pirates gave Landara a nail and said that if this was in someone when they died, they would not. And she gave it to us.
Oh my God.
Grandpa Nash nods his head in agreement. The idea was spurred by Kim's arrival and then made stronger by Aiden's. When you pluck something out of time and move it forward, it doesn't create a ripple in the time stream if you believed they were dead. That's what happened with Aiden. We thought he was dead. He appeared in the future, and so it wasn't like we brought him back to life in that moment, changing the timeline.
You just brought him forward to our present.
I want to use telepathy. I'm suddenly very worried thinking about what I've heard about Nash taking over Rev. Like, is this a trick? Is this a trap?
Yeah, you get no odd feelings.
You hear nothing.
You hear nothing. Yeah, there is no odd sensation from anyone in the room.
It's him, or at the very least, it isn't something taking over his mind, and I look at the grandpas. Did Nash see you? He was there, wasn't he? Did he see this happen? Does he know?
No. This new portal is unique in that it utilizes my spellcraft to briefly stop time at the location that it opens. And before we even thought about attempting this, we scryed on the past and saw that Nash left directly after becoming the unwitting host to the god of death.
I finally just let him go slowly. Okay, this is going to be jarring then. It's been a while. It's been, I would almost just describe it as an indeterminate amount of time that seems like years.
It's been a couple Halloweens.
You've missed a couple Halloweens, but not as many Christmases?
A couple Halloweens, but only two Christmases?
Yeah.
Halloweens are how we measure the year.
Yeah.
Rev, your grandpa, he finally made it back. It took a while. This is Nash from a different timeline. He's cool. This is Megan. She can read your mind, so keep it tight.
I already did. I'm sorry. I didn't ask, but I didn't want you to hide anything.
Oh, God. I've thought of so many things since I got here. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Well, I'm going to make it worse. This is Kim, who can not only see the future, but sometimes people's entire past.
Oh, God, I've done so many things in the past.
And I plan to do so many things in the future.
In the future, too.
And that's Detective Early and Friend.
I'll be quite honest, I don't have any idea what's going on, but we do have something we're kind of in the middle of.
Oh, would you like me to leave? Maybe I'll step back through the portal or something?
No. You stay here.
I mean, if you guys don't need me or anything,
No, buddy, we need you. You've come at a perfect time.
well then, let me help if I can.
I don't get him in a headlock per se, but I'm just hugging his head. I just grab him by the head and I'm just holding him. Shut up, TJ.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Season 6!
Woo!
Yay!
Yeah, we've got,
You don't have to be a werewolf right now.
At this moment, you can just be you.
Thank goodness.
Well, welcome back to the table, TJ.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Boy, I don't know. I didn't want to just keep flowing without taking a second to welcome everybody to Season 6, us and all of you at home. Welcome. Hi. TJ, we got a playbook for you.
I see that. Yeah.
You are, as you were, the Monstrous
Right.
with weird science.
A little bit.
I tried to keep your seat just as sticky as you left it, so I hope you've settled back in comfortably.
That's okay. With this Indiana weather, I'm already sticky as it is. So.
Brought your own soup.
Yes.
Perfect.
Enjoy the
God.
flavor, everybody.
Oh, God.
no.
So sorry. Sorry.
French onion.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Kim, you're so lucky that you're recording remote right now.
Yeah, a lot's happened. You've time jumped. What we're currently dealing with is one or more draugrs. You familiar?
I mean, I've played Skyrim.
Yeah, sort of like that. They are kind of big undead things, but they are very big, and they do, like, AoE attacks of various unsavory types. And at least one of them is hunting us.
So, which route do we like best about this? Do we like Stonehenge? Is that what we're going to do? Set up something? Set up a trap for him there?
TJ, there's a secret monster combat arena at Stonehenge.
That's awesome.
I love this. I love your no questions asked. Just ride or die.
My mom runs it.
Oh, yeah. That's the other one. Strom is Kim's, like, sort of mom.
I mean, that's awesome, too.
I know, right?
You guys don't realize, like, it's been, like, seconds for me. You
I know.
that, right?
And I know that I'm just going to be openly weeping next to you for a while, but you, dude, you died. Like, you died. Like, you did die. And they used don't die magic to bring you back from being dead. Like, you died. And it's been so long. Oh, okay, I gotta batten this up.
Yeah, I think I like put a hand on Tass's shoulder and I'm like, hey, fucking ease off a little bit.
I'm
man.
trying to be, I'm just grateful.
I know, but this is a lot. You can't just yell at him that he died like 30 times. That's going to do a lot of damage, I think.
You know all those times that I was like, I'm going to sacrifice myself for you guys, run, and you guys were mad at me, and now I'm like, I get it. I see it, and I'm like, don't you, and I just turn and I smack TJ. Don't you ever sacrifice yourself again. Do you hear me?
Okay, I'm sorry. I totally get what you're kind of getting at, bud, because, we're best friends since, college and everything, but...
Hush. And I put a finger to his mouth. It's okay. I've calmed down. I'm just really happy, and I'm really mad, but I'm calm now.
Behind you all, you hear some footsteps coming up these stone steps, and the wooden door to this chamber opens.
Brace yourself.
And Selena steps in. TJ, what you see is a woman in her late 20s, purple skin, black eyes, lamprey mouth, wearing overalls. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Hey, who's this?
Oh, hey, do you remember us talking about TJ?
Oh, yeah, the guy who sacrificed himself to kill Koshe the Deathless.
Yes. Long story short, meet TJ.
Oh.
How's it going?
Good. Congratulations on not being dead.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it wasn't that big a deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, for him, this has been a very underwhelming event, actually, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit of pain, and then all of a sudden I'm back and everything's fine again.
Okay. I will go make dinner if you guys... Am I cooking for everybody?
I don't think we're going to be around for dinner. We got a mission to take care of.
All right.
But thank you.
Do you happen to have any werewolf serum?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, well, don't worry about it then.
She heads downstairs.
Yeah.
Meets a stranger and is like, can I get some drugs
You got
from
drugs?
you?
He said something about, like, the food or making food or whatever like
Yeah.
that. So I figured, just whip
You
up a
thought
little
she was
bit
like
of,
making meth
Hey,
or something.
hey, you got weird teeth and overalls. You know where I can get drugs?
Fuck.
That's the funniest.
If we want to bait the draugr to Stonehenge, I mean, I know that it's tracking my scent. I don't know that it's not tracking any of yours. So I don't know if you guys like going first and setting up the trap and then me coming afterwards would even be a functional idea. But that could get us a little bit of, prep time, Batman style.
Well, I think that'll answer something, because one way or another we're going to have to deal with it, and it's going to be, of course, by far safest to do that all together, right? One target for many of us to attack. So, if all of us but you go and it shows up, that answers something. At least we'll have numbers on our side and we'll be prepared for a fight. We're not going to be taken off guard by the fact that it shows up. If it doesn't show up, awesome. Whatever plan we have for an actual trap, we can implement and have that edge over it even greater. So, I mean, I still think it's a win-win, right?
Yeah, and I mean, Jake, you're only a text away if it does show up, so...
Well, that's not necessarily true. The other me has my phone.
Oh, well, I mean, he seemed chill, right?
Yeah, Tass, can I borrow your phone?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to call me.
It picks up, and you can hear the sound of wind, and you can tell you're on speakerphone.
How's it going?
I'm being chased.
By the draugr?
At least.
At least.
Yeah.
I put this on speakerphone also.
I've just been teleporting around, but every time I do, boy, they show up.
They?
Yeah, I think I've seen at least more than one color. Before there was a blue, and then I saw a black one.
Oh, God.
Okay, so they're all on the trail. I don't know if there's any way for us to avoid fighting all three of them at once then.
Cool.
I think we need to get there and start setting up whatever we're going to do. And then, I don't know, I guess just keep teleporting and making them travel until we're ready for them. Wait, Jake? Jake. And I look at this Jake and I'm like, Jake, right?
That is my name?
Yes.
Fuck phone, Jake. Do you know what the Monster Mash is?
No.
Have you ever been to
Oh,
Stonehenge?
wait, the song that's about a dance that we never actually see?
Oh, God.
No. Stonehenge.
Yeah.
That's where we want to bring him to, but we have to go there and set up some stuff first.
Okay. I've never been to Stonehenge.
Yeah, I might have to get you to Stonehenge. Okay, how about this? I can't teleport you guys there, or else they'll pick up my scent. Detective Early? Never mind, they have your scent also. Friend of Detective Early.
He's unconscious.
Damn it.
Wake up.
Slap.
Yeah, you are able to rouse him.
Can you drive the teleport mobile?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to ferry all these folks to Stonehenge.
All right. Right now.
More or less, yeah.
Hold on, I should probably call her and let her know we're going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, Strom might have an idea of how we could set up a trap. It's her place after all.
Okay, get in touch with her. You guys get there ASAP. Other me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna also start bouncing around from place to place, see if I can't pull any of them off your trail. When they're ready to go, I'll grab you. We'll rendezvous with them at Stonehenge.
Okay.
So just keep bouncing. Just keep running. Stay ahead of them.
All right. Jake, I'm going to have you roll and act under pressure for me.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
I hang up and hold up the phone. I'm like, Tass, I need to keep this one now because I don't have mine, and you need to contact me shortly.
Yep, that's fine. We're going to have to take these things heads off, right?
Yeah, and then burn them and dump their ashes in the ocean, right?
Correct.
That part seems easier to accomplish. What do we got? We need a sword or like some sort of garrote or something.
I love the garrote idea. Like, if we set up some wire, I can maybe telekinesis that, like, across the stadium.
Oh, that's so foul. I love it.
Yeah, like 18 feet up, right? You know, they're like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's going to miss all of us.
You say 20 feet tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really big.
And I'm just kind of remembering back to when I was a dwarf and fighting a giant
Oh.
in the middle of a cave and just like, oh, God.
Yeah, if we set it up at the right height, I can basically just, opening scene the ghost ship, take them right off.
Spoilers for Ghost Ship.
Oh, yeah. It's the opening scene. It's good. Watch it. Kim, why don't you get a hold of Strom, see what she has available there?
Yeah. You guys keep talking. I'm going to go call Strom.
Hello?
Hi, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you. So important question. Can I borrow the Monster Mash?
Like, you want to host the event?
No. We're trying to, we're being tracked by 3 draugr, and I was trying to think of somewhere that was, well, I guess it's not really ocean adjacent, but somewhere where we could try to kill them without putting a lot of people at risk.
Oh, the arena. Yes, of course.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So we're going to be heading over there pretty immediately. I don't suppose you've ever had any draugr in the Monster Mash before? Any weaponry or things we could set up there?
No, we did have a fighter once who was a draugr. He didn't make it past the 3rd round, I don't believe. But we don't really keep any weapons or anything on hand. Everyone brings whatever it is their fighter needs.
Yeah, I remember. I just, figured I might as well ask. Well, anyway, I will, I'll let you know when we're done. I promise. Love you.
Oh.
See you soon. What? Yes?
37092 is the code to activate the random generator for the arena floor.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right, Strom says it's cool.
All right. We still have to worry about the decapitation problem.
Yeah, there isn't anything at the Monster Mash itself that could help us in terms of weaponry. I do have the code for the random generator for the floor, though.
Bro, if you need wire, just stop at Lowe's on the way or something.
I turn to the assistant magician guy. Hey, what's your name there?
I knew you were going to ask me that. As soon as I agreed to let him wake up.
I was not prepared for the voice that you brought to that character.
Thank you. Agent Mauer.
Okay. Can you take us by a shop that we can get some supplies before we go to Stonehenge, please?
I need a vehicle before I can... our teleportation all works off of cars. Where's the car? And Detective Early gets a little squeamish.
I thought you set it to, autopilot back.
Yeah, so it's back at the base, and we're here.
Wait, our base?
No.
Oh.
The Order of the Ley Lines base.
Oh, darn it.
Can it be any car?
Yes.
I'll get out my phone and call up Damien.
Oh, hey, you back?
Hey, yes, we just got back. A lot of stuff's happening. How's your car?
Not too bad.
Can we borrow it?
Who's gonna drive it?
I don't.
I'll drive. Tell him I'll drive.
You're not. Tass isn't driving.
I'm
Not-
fine.
A wizard detective.
Not Jake, right?
No, not Jake.
Hey, fuck you, pal.
Heh.
Damn it. I don't know if anybody's actually driving it or if we're just using it to teleport. Like, I know that it doesn't, like, really teleport on its own anymore, but, like, there's this wizard guy who can teleport it. I need to take it to Stonehenge.
Oh, all right. Where should I bring it?
Where are you right now?
I'm in Indianapolis. I just had dinner with Strom.
Oh, how is she?
You just talked to her.
Am I on speakerphone?
No, I don't know. They're just all really close.
She keeps her volume super loud.
I told you should get your hearing checked.
What?
We're at the castle where you met us that once.
You want me to drive there?
No, that's way too far. We'll come to you.
Okay. Just outside the sewer?
Yeah, if you just meet us outside on the street at the entrance, we'll be right there.
All right.
Just so you know, I'm just checking this castle out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Like, I have no idea what's going on.
It's a huge castle that is in an underground mine.
Yeah. Someone
Awesome.
just plopped it down here.
Nice.
Okay, we can take Damien's car, but we gotta go back to outside the sewer.
All right. Ready, break?
Yeah, let's go.
Let me know when you're ready for us.
Okay, keep them moving.
I'll call Tass's phone so you can meet us there.
All right. Someone tell me what's going on and who's going with who.
I am going off alone
Yeah.
to just start teleporting arbitrary places like my doppelganger has
Yeah.
been.
Okay. What about Detective Early?
Think Detective Early stays here.
Okay.
Because he'll get scented and tracked if he leaves.
Yeah.
So, me, Tass, Kim, TJ, and Mauer
Yeah.
back through to the sewer to meet Damien outside.
All right, so let's go with the group going through the portal back to the subterranean lair. Rev and the grandpas come with you so they can be back amongst the work that they've been doing. And I think Ori stays with Detective Early at the castle to guard him just in case something goes wrong. Is there anything that you're all grabbing from here or doing here before you head up? TJ, as you step through this portal, the thing that you notice that's different about your subterranean lair is that there is, in addition to the large magical contraption that you use to travel to another world, there's now a door in a wall that was not there before, and that door leads into like a common room and a bunk area, basically in case people needed to be holed up down here. But you also see a bunch of tables around with random gadgets. You can see that your grandpa has been working on a lot of stuff.
Who's touched my stuff?
Oh, all of us, I'm sure, at this point.
Yeah, we've even given away some of your stuff.
Where's my cobalt?
Huh, I forgot you had that. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to be real with you. I don't know.
Probably in an impound lot somewhere.
Yeah.
Wherever it was
Yeah,
parked
I'm pretty
once upon a
sure
time.
wherever it was parked, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you left it outside of wherever you and Jake lived in episode 3.
The fines on it, outrageous.
Yeah.
Do not let the government know you're alive.
I'm going to stop off to my stuff real quick and also grab my sniper rifle.
Is there anything here that we could fashion into something to use as a decapitation implement?
You guys were talking about wire. I've got like tons of wire, and I go to my workshop and look for all the spools of wire. You want 20 gauge? You want 5 gauge? What are you looking for here?
Yeah, I mean, there is just a bunch of stuff here that TJ and now Grandpa Tincture have gathered together just for when they need odds and ends.
Oh, God. Yeah, you can make something for us, right?
Can I?
That's what I'm asking you that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Yeah. These things have thick hides, like really, really tough to hurt. So we need something that will be able to rip their heads off. Like, I'm sure we'll have to wear them down a little bit, but...
I liked what you guys were talking about, like decapitators with the wire and all. Makes me wonder if, like, we need to either launch the wire at them or somehow have it already set up and they just kind of run through it like a trap or something.
Oh, I like the idea of throwing it at them, like weighting the ends Something heavy?
Like a bola or something.
Yeah!
Can I do some kind of research into these draugrs to like historical research to figure out if they've got a weakness or anything?
Yeah. Why don't you roll Investigate a Mystery as you're kind of pouring through the various books here and the things that you have available?
8.
All right, you get a hold 1.
What can hurt it?
So I'm going to go into this assuming that throughout the course of this, you all have described to TJ the 3 different draugrs and kind of their motif that they had of decay and bile and whatnot. So it's going to be different for each of them, but they do have a weakness. So the white draugr that they know as Aldrixie would have a weakness to fire. Callista, the black draugr, would have a weakness to acid, and Hawkins, the blue draugr, would have a weakness to silver. And so those are things that you could get to penetrate their armor.
Okay, guys, listen, I think we're on the right track with the decapitation and everything. I need one of you to take a bunch of silver and wrap it into some kind of wire. I can't touch the stuff.
Oh, right. I have a box of silver bullets for my pistol.
That'd be great. I mean, you won't be able to, you'd be able to use that against the draugr, so you probably don't want to use all of them.
Sure, yeah. I mean, but however much you need to, like, set into the wire, I can melt some of them down.
That's great.
Okay, yeah. I'll just keep a pistol full. I'll keep 6 bullets for my gun, and then the rest they're all yours. Tell me what I need to do.
Yeah, so you just need to melt them down, turn them into like a billet, which you'll then use on a draw plate, like a jeweler's draw plate, to turn it into wire.
Yeah, man. Just take me step by step and let's do this.
Okay, step 1.
Yeah, let's come here. And I'll go over and just do my best to follow his instructions, as we go.
What else are you doing besides having Tass make silver wire?
I can make fire. I can throw things with my mind.
So I want to make these bolas with these different wires, one with silver, of course, that Tass is going to make. And then knowing now that Megan can create fire, I'm going to create a metal wire, just regular old metal wire, that has some kind of burning material wrapped in within the wire.
Like
itself.
A combustible.
Yeah, like
material.
almost like a candle wick. On some candle wicks, they actually add wire to it, so then that way it lasts longer. So in this case, it's going to be that wire just wrapped around this burning material. And then for the acid, I think whatever the bola object on these things are, like on the ends, they can either be like glass vials that can just shatter as they wrap around and eventually strike the creature.
Ooh.
And then they just explode with acid.
So you're making 3 different bolas, one of them with the silver wire, one with this wire inside of it that can be ignited, and then one with the weights at the end having some kind of acid inside of them that can be released on impact.
Correct.
All right, roll weird science.
That is like a 14.
All right.
I mean, it's not like a 14. It is a 14.
Nice.
All right, what is your one requirement?
I'll need help beyond the people on my team.
Who?
I need to get help from Jingles.
Oh, okay.
And it's mostly because he knows material that can break on impact, because aren't ornaments just very fragile glass that if you drop one, it's just like shatter, right?
Yeah.
So he would know exactly how to create it just enough that it can be handled, but then break on impact.
Okay. You all are going to call up Jingles and get him down here to help out with this. Jake, you have teleported away from the castle. Where are you going first?
I'm going to the Great Times off the Emerson exit.
All right, so you appear outside of the Great Times, and what are you doing once you get here?
Go-karts.
Playing around at golf, duh.
Catch me in these go-karts, draugrs.
I think I'm just giving it like a 5 count and then going somewhere else. Like, I'm just gonna start trying to make my ping show up on the map and like distract their senses while the other me is doing the same.
So yeah, tell me some places that you go.
I go to Turkey Run State Park, and then I go to a little ferry that does dinner cruises near Washington, D.C. And then I go to Cabo San Lucas.
Now, you're just starting to brag now.
I go to the bottom of the sea. Actually, probably, yeah, for just a split second, I'd probably go to, like, the pit that I pushed TJ into in Hawaii. I'm just, all of a sudden, now that he's back, I'm remembering all the good times.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so you start to teleport around, and after a couple of jumps, the phone that you have rings. And again, you can tell that you're on speaker, and you hear coughing.
What's going on?
There's a cloud. I got in the cloud.
Are they all still on you?
I don't know. I saw at least one.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay.
Before I make the jump to him, I want to try to use magic.
Okay.
8.
All right, so what is your effect, and what is your glitch?
I want to do one thing that is beyond human limitations and hold my breath for an extraordinarily long time.
Oh, okay.
And I think the glitch is that I take 1 harm, ignore armor. Like, I think this is just physically hugely taxing to do.
Okay. You cast this spell, and then you vanish from this place and appear next to the other Jake. It's hard to see. There is this deep green cloud around him, and he is on the ground, and you can see that he has got a gash in his calf. Oh, hey, man, how's it going?
I know it's hard to see, but is there any indication of what's around?
Why don't you roll read a bad situation?
Okay. 8 again.
You get a hold 1.
I mean, the reason I'm scanning the area is because I want to know what's the best way to protect the victims.
So as you look around, you do see ripple moving through the ground, but you also hear the sound of large, heavy footsteps. And I think you realize that the teleportation is becoming taxing because, as you yourself have experienced, you get to a place and then your mind just goes, well, what God, where else have I been? And so that's starting to take its toll on him. If you could get the two of you to a location where you're moving and not stopping, it would buy you some time.
Okay, I'm going to jump us out of here.
All right, roll angel wings.
10.
All right, where are you going?
We appear aboard the Eye of Ra.
Oh!
The Crit Show is a Critshow Studios production, edited and produced by Brandon Wentz with music by Jake Purley. You can find more information about us at thecritshowpodcast.com. To keep up to date with upcoming live shows, contests, and other special events, follow us at The Crit Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For even more weekly content, join us at patreon.com/thecritShow.